Welcome to this new episode of Off to the 7,000 Islands, and today we have a whole video, IKEA whole video. We are back from our holiday. Humidity reached about 100 degrees. I'm sweating like crazy. Electricity is off because it's raining. It's rainy season now. I don't know when you see that video, but it's filmed in the beginning of June. So I don't know, electricity always goes off when the rain starts. At least here in town, in the hotel, it's a bit better. But anyway, I'm here in this room where there's lots of windows. I want to use it as an office because that's quite nice. Alyssa's sister lived here before in this room in our house. I will just gonna build a table which we bought, and then I show you on that table everything else what we bought. So you're very welcome to come along to this whole video, hear what we bought. You have already seen the video when we went shopping and ate at IKEA. There's also a link in the description down below. But Oh, and my name is Eric. I always forget to say that. It's so annoying, like I should say that in the beginning. But let's get into the video. We are back on the desk. I really managed in 5 steps of building this table to make 2 mistakes. I think it's the heat. It's not that I'm an idiot. I think it's the heat. But yes, I managed to do it. This table called Medrop is actually a dining table. I think it's the cheapest dining table they have. But we're gonna use it as a desk. And I put those cable rails, those cable holders underneath. But in order to do that, you need to use smaller screws that they don't come through the top of your desk, because desks in IKEA are much thicker. So I use smaller ones. I pre-drilled, but I don't think you really need to do that. I think you can just drill it in, and you get for the desk all the tools you need to build it. So I know that some Filipinos are watching, and they might be interesting how IKEA works. Therefore, I explain a bit more in detail. Sorry for the ones who are watching from the UK. We have quite a few from the UK. I presume you know IKEA already. And actually for the people in the UK, it's called IKEA, not IKEA. Anyway, so this is the tools you get. It's super simple. I think you can do it in half an hour. I took a little bit longer because I'm an idiot. And then I installed those cable rails as well. Just very simple. You need a screwdriver for that. I mean, you don't need to go fancy and have an electric screwdriver. The same with the wardrobes. You actually get wardrobes. But let's see what we have in this box here. This box, everything we bought in the shop, and then we got it delivered home to Manila, in our Manila home. You can also get it delivered to the provinces, but we were basically in Manila and then we took it home here. It survived everything. It's very well packaged. The delivery people were not very nice because they forgot something and they had to return, but we talked to IKEA and they were really nice and apologized and things, and that was really not cool. But I can understand, a little. I mean, it doesn't explain the behavior, but I know that those delivery people are really under pressure and they were really late already. But yeah, I mean, it's no excuse to be rude. But let's look into this box and see what we got. First, we got another curtain rail to install a mosquito net, because like here, lots of flies and stuff flying around, and you can install it, put 2 in a row, extends. Sadly, they don't have the ends, but they fit so well into those holders that they don't slide out as well. So that's quite cool. And we got some Ziploc bags. Actually, oh wow. Just some Ziploc bags. You can never have enough of those. We got some bulbs. They're actually not glass but plastic, and I wonder if that's better or worse. We will test them. We have some bulbs who are outside and we're gonna put them in here. There's another curtain, and then there is Lil. That's a mosquito net curtain. You can just hang. It's not like a professional mosquito net, I think. Oh, that's a shower curtain. Bjersen. Shower curtain. This is the Lil, the mosquito net. Oh yeah, we got 2 of those. We bought 2 of those sugar pouring things. They're for the cafe. I have not seen them that nice in other shops. That's why we bought it. Then we got also 2 whiskey glasses. So if you live in the Philippines and you come to visit us, or you come from Germany to visit us, we do have some scotch in our cafe, and I thought some nice glasses go well with it to drink on the rocks. I mean, we don't have really fancy whiskey so that you like would drink it like that, but on the rocks. All right. Then we got some cooking stuff. We have a spatula. I'm quite sure we have already some of them, but Alyssa said they're really important to have for baking, whatever. We make the cheesecake for our cafe, so if you come here and you try the cheesecake, that probably was then used. And we got also a cake tin. You can have it normally or with this insert, and then you get that cake, which in German called Kugelhupf. I don't know what it's called in English, but yeah, it's very practical. You take it out here, so basically you push out your cake, and we both use that for the cafe. And we got some more bedding. Oh no, that's a blackout. We got some blackout curtains, but we realized they're really thin. We have already some at home. They get easily holes, so they're not practical for the hotel. They called bengta. Not very practical for the hotel, but at home they make it really dark. I like that. So that's them in blue, and on the other side they're black. So we got also some boxes, fridge boxes. They're quite practical. There's a whole set, but there's a few very small ones you don't really need, but you need the big ones. But yeah, anyway, it's a good deal, I think, and they hold very well together. So the lid actually holds on the top, which is not always the case with those kind of boxes, so that's good. All right, we got some, that's for some paper storage. Don't know if you can see it on the picture there. Yeah, you fold that up, because the Philippines have so many different sizes of papers, and things which are open on the top are actually quite practical, where you can just store some papers without them getting like crushed, or you're trying to put them in a folder and then yeah, all this kind of stuff. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, what can you do? You need to deal with it. There's no way around it. We got here also some blankets. We're just gonna try them at home, and if they're good, because they're actually really thin and not very heavy, which is quite nice. We're gonna try them at home, and if they're good, then we also try them in the hotel. We'll just see if that's any good. We will see, because actually when they are washed a few times, if they're still good, we need to test that. A few towels I thought I picked up. They're fairly cheap, and they have actually some kind of marking and stuff. Is quite good, so that we can, because we wash in the hotel the things together, like the kitchen stuff from the restaurant and the kitchen stuff from cafe, and the problem with that is they always get mixed up, and then so we have now color coded. Red is for the cafe and blue is for the restaurant. That's quite good, I think. And some bedding we just bought. They actually have a really good supplier here who makes the bedding for the hotel, but it kind of feels like home. It's different. I don't know. Maybe it's not practical. We will test that as well if it's good. But it's just for me and my feeling for a bit feeling of Europe. The fabric is just different. I don't know. Needs to go in the wash now. It's fairly expensive for Philippine standard. I think lots of the fabric stuff are fairly expensive. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a little bit of a insight into IKEA and how it works. For me, that's of course nothing new, because in Europe you get that in every city, but of course here in the Philippines that's new and it's quite exciting. I talked already in the other video a little bit about that. Of course, IKEA is destroying small businesses, and IKEA is a bit like Amazon. You know you shouldn't really use it, but it's just convenient and practical and then good, and yeah. I don't know, but for many things, especially for the hotel where we buy big bulk things, we try to buy it more local. For us personally, we try to save also money. And I need to say, like, we're gonna buy definitely a sofa from IKEA, because either they're super expensive, much more expensive than IKEA, or they're just poor quality. At least I have not come across really good ones or comparable ones to IKEA for the same price. But yeah, that's it for now. We will keep you up to date. If you like that video and there's little insight into IKEA, then give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then please don't give it a thumbs down, but write it down in the comments, some constructive criticism. That would really help. I know haul videos are not for everyone and we don't do them often, but I quite like them because you see and get some ideas, and we're not gonna sell anything, we don't profit from anything there. But yeah, I will continue now here making my office ready actually, and you can hear it's raining a lot, but the electricity actually came back, so that's quite good. So the generators around here is off, so it's much more quiet. I hope you could hear everything with the rain, and we see you in the next one.